Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to a wonderful Myskey Monday. Phil.
My dog's getting active.
Yeah, your dog stays active. At least your dog doesn't try to dig holes in his kennel at 3 o'clock in the morning.
My dog tries to dig holes all the time.
In his plastic kennel. Homie woke me up. So I went and stood over his cage this morning with a half-empty bag of coffee beans and just shook the crap out of it.
My dog wakes me up by licking himself.
If I don't get to sleep in peace, you don't get to sleep in peace either.
That's just...
I'm petty, bro.
I know.
I'm petty, man.
I know.
It's your turn. This dude literally just grabbed the first thing he saw. Y'all, don't forget to check out the gram.
25, Todd. That's 25. I don't even know if Todd's on right now.
Dude, that's crazy. Last week we were at 26.
Crazy, bro.
Crazy, dude.
25.
Also, some interesting developments here. Check out this screen. What?
Now, can you get... I'm pointing to the
You
QR code here. Can you, if you're watching on your phone...
I'm guessing that you can screenshot, but that's why I put the link. You see, I put the link down there.
I don't know.
And so I got to make sure I leave. I got to make sure I leave this on here. Hey, Todd. I got to make sure I leave this on here for a few moments so the folks can see the link right there.
Yeah, I was thinking of ways because I know Rye Guy says he does some stuff with Cask 529.
Mm-hmm.
I know they go live on Sundays, and I keep forgetting.
Well,
So if somebody had a way to reach out to me and say, hey,
what's nice about Discord will send you notifications. So like I've always had, I've been running Discord for a while with we do the sim racing and stuff. So we jump from channel to channel and stuff. So it's pretty cool. You know, we like to do Zoom calls with our group. And what we can start doing now is we'll have our regular Zoom calls, and then some certain nights of the week we'll put one up in Discord, and we can all just jump in a big Discord group and have whiskey together. I think I created a channel in there. If you got a brand new bottle and you want to show it off, drop it in the picture thread. So let's go ahead and get this party rolling.
all right, number 25.
You're not gonna drink out the BTBB glass that I freshly cleaned this morning? Thank you.
Petty ass.
Yeah, petty. You ain't got to get petty if you stay petty. So.
Petty ass. I didn't say you got petty. I just called you petty ass.
Well, one of us has to be. It's a little weak, man.
Well, I'm trying to save more for sip 2. You complain when I pour too much. You complain when I don't pour enough. Petty ass. This is kind of dark. I think this is one of our darker ones. I think it's one of our darker ones.
Smells like soap.
It smells dark.
Smells like soap.
Soap?
Like I just washed the glass.
Well,
Turn the sponsor plug around.
I don't smell soap.
I don't either. I was just playing. I was being facetious.
Smells like your fingerprints.
Do you know what facetious means?
No.
I know you don't.
I have no clue.
Eric is petty. Phil is weak. Ooh, damn! Whiskey Wizard got you.
Whiskey Wizard, I'll arm wrestle you right now.
He would crush you.
Loser
out of sheer leverage.
Loser chugs Malort for 5 seconds.
He would destroy you.
Well, then step up.
He would
step up.
The Whiskey Wizard.
I'm putting it on the line.
The wizardry
I'm putting it on
alone,
the line.
and let alone his leverage. The fact that he's like a foot and a half taller than you.
Don't care. You don't understand arm wrestling, but that's.
You mean the childish middle school game that people thought showed strength?
You were no, that was rugby.
Fake football.
You're childish now, though. In high school,
I wasn't bad in high school. Whiskey did this to me. I do like this nose. It's woody. It's woody. Kind of pecan-y, kind of oaky.
Are you getting? I feel like I'm getting a little, like almost a weeded note here.
It's very makersy. Like I've got that dark wood note
There's
that I get on
a hefty
makers.
kick of baking spices. And the nostril. But
Phil is childish.
I feel like, and Todd's on here just calling everybody names and
He
stuff.
calling anybody. He calling you names.
You're petty. That's a name.
Man, Todd was agreeing to what I said. Todd's calling you names. I don't know what you did to him.
You're petty.
Todd, did you see the awesome scene? Did you see? I think you saw it.
I'm getting some woodiness. I'm getting kind of like a maple oatmeal vibe here.
It's definitely woody. Like
A
it's
little
the
bit of
most.
oatmeal with the
That's the most prominent note for me is
cinnamon maple.
is wood. I do get cinnamon. Eric is a bastard. Okay.
Technically.
I mean,
What's that warning mean?
Nothing.
Oh, it went away.
It means nothing.
Now it's excellent.
Don't even look that. Don't even
Now
look
it
at
said
that.
warning.
It means Cox Communications. That's all it means.
Yeah, a little bit of.
I'm starting to get some berries on it.
A little bit of maple and cinnamon
I'm
oatmeal.
starting to get a little bit of berry, like a fruitiness on the back end of the nose.
Man, I feel like there's gonna be a hefty spice
Uh-huh.
note here, because that getting that kind of burn you get. That kind of burn you get on the nostril whenever you get those spices.
Okay. Cheers. Wow, that was weak. That might have been the weakest one ever.
Delicious. That's really good. Getting a little pancake there now. Very viscous on the palate. Good mouthfeel.
That is good. Very creamy.
Oak up front.
I'm not getting the yolk.
I got the oak like right away. Right away.
It's
Yeah.
very buttery on the back end.
Yeah, it faded to like a buttery pancake to me.
I'm getting the maple.
I didn't say maple.
Well, when I think pancakes, I think maple.
I would have said maple pancake. I said buttery pancake. It's not sweet enough to be maple.
I'm not getting a lot of sweetness on this at all. Big hug.
Man, you're not getting that oak up front?
No, I wish.
Man, I like this a lot. This could be another one. Another one I like. Would that be like? I know we had the Kings County.
I'd imagine that
Which we both love.
I'd imagine that you're gonna like all of these. These are yours and Todd's bottles.
No, we've done a few already that I thought were just okay.
Todd hasn't come to my house to get my my offerings yet.
You said he wasn't invited.
No, Todd looks like the it's like the the same way you treat the West Bank. It's kind of like I'm not going over there. Like you just don't want to go over there. Like y'all are afraid you're going to catch it. You know?
Said Todd was not invited.
I'd never said that.
You said Shirley said
I
no
said
new
that.
people.
I did say that. And
you said Todd was new people.
When's the last time I listened to my wife?
Okay.
Don't tell her I said that. I did see a Bernie Mac bit the other day where he says, "How are you scared of somebody that's like half your size and can't beat you up?" He says, "I sure am." So,
what do you think about proof here?
It's an initial pass through. It was up there, like probably in the upper 1 teens.
I'm trying to nail down this. That initial palate's so good. Like you're not getting like any of that woodiness, oakiness, nothing up front.
I'm getting it more now in the back of the palate, on the end of the palate.
Man, I get it immediately. Like the beginning of this sip is the best part of it. And the finish is good.
The first pour I don't think this is I don't know if this is upper 1 teens now. The first pour was hot as the first.
Well, I'm getting the burn in the throat, and the burn in the throat hangs around a little bit.
That first sip was a chest punch.
I'm trying to now the finish is somewhere between like buttery pancake.
It smells
little woodiness, but also maybe a little
nuttiness,
like ice cream. Don't tell me what I'm tasting. If I taste it, I taste it.
I'm looking for it.
Well, you're not getting the that woody oak note up front, which surprises me. I can almost smell it.
I got a little bit more of it this go round.
I mean, it's right away.
Yeah, I don't love the back end.
Oh, well, like I said, I think the initial flavor on the palate's the best part.
Right.
But I don't dislike the finish. Like, the finish isn't, like, making this a bad pour for me. I think this is a... the hell? What is going on here?
I mean, we got to put it out there, man. Not that any of us...
Didn't you already put it out there?
So what? I put you know how many times I clicked the Insta? Look, I might even do that while I'm here. Let's see
I
if that
hope
works.
you're watching it on the
Oh,
television.
look, it fits right in. Oh, I thought it was going to fit right in. Eric hates a nice back end. Todd's in rare form. He must have had a bad day at work today. He's in a rare
Eric
form.
did admit to being a cake eater.
Huh?
A cake eater. You even know where that's from?
No.
This guy.
Sandlot.
No.
Some obscure movie from the 80s that nobody's ever seen.
It's a movie from the 90s, and it's not obscure.
What movie is it?
Mighty Ducks.
Oh, damn, I can't believe that. I haven't seen Mighty Duck since the 90s, so... I don't know.
Man, it smells so oatmeal-y now.
It does.
Like maple oatmeal. But I'm smelling that. I'm smelling that oak note I'm tasting up front. Great mouthfeel. Viscous.
It has gotten better. Ooh, that was a spike of cinnamon right there. It has gotten better. The first pour, I wasn't
good.
I wasn't in love with the first pour.
This is good. I can't tell because it's somewhere between like that sweet oak note I get on like Found North and even like the Still Austins and Sagamores in between that and a high rye wood note for me up front.
I'm getting a little bit
So
of
I can't
that.
tell.
I'm getting a little bit of that wood note, that high rye wood note.
I do get a bit of that high rye note. The problem is it's a little sweeter than I feel like I typically get.
It smells woodier and woodier.
This guy didn't leave me nothing.
Bro, I've got nothing myself.
You've got more than me. It's so rude. Plus, you poured more initially.
No, I didn't. That's exactly the same.
No, it's not.
It's exactly the same.
Come on, put it down. We're probably drinking my bottle, and you're just disrespecting me in my bottle. You don't care. I do think this might be my bottle.
I don't know, man.
I don't know either, man. It's delicious.
It's good. Man, it gave off such Maker's vibes early. Could you see? I don't know if I could see this being cellar aged because I feel like that cellar aged got way more toffee-ish.
If this is cellar aged,
it got better last time we had it.
it got a lot better.
It got a lot better last time we had it.
No, a lot better. Like,
I don't think this is it because this
10
is
plus points better.
This
I'm talking.
this has the
This is upper 80s for me.
This has the high right. Man, you're just gonna keep on pushing that 90 button, aren't you? That close to 90 button.
The Kings County was great.
That Kings County was great.
The Sherry
New
Riff was great.
I keep getting the woody note on the front end of the nose.
I smelled that wood note and I tasted, but it's like I said, it's kind of in between because it's a little sweeter than, let's say,
I'm not getting any sweetness on this.
You're not getting any sweetness.
This is not sweet at all to me.
This is like decadent to me up front.
I'm not getting any decadence
Up
on
front, this is decadent.
I mean, I see where you're. So I don't call decadent sweet. When I think decadent, I think like a Maker's, right? It's not sweet. It's more like full-bodied. Like it's got a lot of stuff going on.
Like
a lot
condensed
of
milk is sweet.
Yeah.
And
Decadent to me is like a pecan pie, right? That's decadent, you know.
Pecan pie is sweet.
I mean, it is a sweet, but it's not. I don't find it sweet.
It's sweet. It's sugary.
I know.
It's so much sugar.
I know. It's
It's
just
sweet. But if it makes you feel better, I'll say decadent or indoor rich.
it doesn't taste as rich as it smells.
Well, it smells just like straight maple oatmeal now, but I've only got one sip left.
Me too, barely.
Delicious. Delicious. That's upper 80s. This is very close to the Kings County for me. I don't remember what I know.
The only thing that's hurt,
somewhere between 87 and 89 I gave the Kings County.
the only thing that's hurting this for me is the finish. The finish is not. The finish doesn't live up to the initial palate.
I don't know if this is mine or Todd's. I do feel like we've had this in a Instagram blind.
Possibly. Could that be 2XO double oak? It don't taste oaky enough for me for that. Like
2XO double oak?
2XO isn't 2XO double oak?
2XO's got a bunch of bottles.
I know, but I thought all the 2XO meant was two
Oh.
times oak.
Oh. I thought you were like the 2XO double oaked bottle.
No, well, 2XO is double oak. I'm just like, it's one of the 2XOs. I'm wondering if that could be what this is. But it doesn't taste oaky to me. It's woody. It's not oaky.
I don't think I've had that.
We had it in an Insta
I don't
blind.
think. No, we didn't. We had 2XO. We didn't have the. Well, I don't know which one we had.
Yeah, I don't remember.
I haven't had the Jim of
So,
Kentucky.
yeah, well, no, that's what I was saying, Tyler. Like that I was trying to say 2XO and double oak the same. Like I was trying to. I knew that's what the 2 times oaked is. That's.
Okay.
I just remember us having a 2XO bottle. I just don't
think
remember what it was.
this is that.
I don't either.
I'm
just trying to think outside the box of like maybe it's not. I don't know.
Well,
It was so buttery on the back end.
Are you narrowing down on a tip range?
Yeah, I think my tip's in.
Okay.
I think I'm in. I think I'm not nearly as high as you.
I'm not high at all.
You know what I mean.
Oh. Oh.
I'll say 80.
Okay. I mean that's
I think I still think that's a
Pretty
little,
high.
to me it's high. I think 80 is too high for it.
then don't give it an 80. You give
It's-
it what you think it is.
But the thing that's going into my judgment in this is that it hits on a few of the notes that I really like,
Okay.
but it misses. Like
Okay.
70,
So you take
70
both in.
77.
Okay.
77. It's fine. It's fine. It's a fine whiskey. I don't think I'm running out to go beat the door down to buy it though. Personally, you guys might like it. He likes it clearly.
I do.
He's
It's very close to the Kings County for me that we had last week.
taste wise or
Enjoyment
rank
wise.
Oh yes, yeah.
I do think the Kings County
Tip it with your heart, not your head.
finish might have been a little better for me.
The Kings County was crushing, dude.
I'm gonna go 86.
Okay.
So 86 and a 77 is what we got on this one. So
It is funny because we've got a lot of similarities in a lot of our palettes, but like there's certain ones that were like it'll register high, like a lot higher with you than me, and there's other ones that I'll register a lot higher than you.
because there's a note in here that I get in all the bottles I love, and I thought that was a note that you.
I got the note, and that's why I ranked it where I ranked it. I just don't like the fit. I don't feel like to me it was the complete package. It didn't. Dude, 77 is not a slouch.
Well, when I get that note, and it's prominent, it's an automatic 80 plus.
He says Eric hates rye.
could be a
Todd said that, so he's probably throwing hints at us.
yeah.
I don't know what rye that would have been though. Maybe a Found North rye. I can't imagine. Maybe because I mean you're saying you were getting all that oak on it. I don't remember getting oak on the Found North rye when I had it.
I don't know what
But he's also got store pick rye too. That we haven't had.
Sagamores he has.
We love the Sagamore rye. We all did. Well, all Sagamore's are rye.
I don't know what it is.
I'm lost.
If it's a rye, it's not one of the ryes,
I didn't get any rye on that
which
at all.
would mean it's in that kind of Sagamore.
Michter's doesn't taste like rye either, though. Like Michter's
Yeah,
rye.
there are several bottles like Michter's.
I mean, this isn't Michter. I know. I couldn't imagine this being
Sagamore,
Michter's, but
Jack Daniels, where they aren't. They're more bourbon-esque ryes.
I'm just trying to think. Like the only thing I get so like what I got today was pencil shavings.
Okay.
What you call I don't think you and I are calling the same note pencil shavings. Like, but what I tasted today was.
I got a little bit of that. That's why I said it. It's somewhere between high rye and sweet oak.
I can see it being high rye. I just don't. It could be a rye. I don't know. Todd, what is it?
I mean, it could.
It could be anything, man. Ain't no telling. No telling. That's the problem with a delay.
Try this little whiskey.
Man, that Whiskey Tree High Rye got a 99?
Their normal high rye. I just bought their seal box.
Michter's Barrel Strength Toasted Rye. I did not get that.
Eric hates rye.
I would have never. And I still ranked it higher than y'all ranked it on an Insta Blind.
I don't know. This is didn't we
anything.
have this in one of his briefcase recently?
Oh yeah, and it beat the crap out of everything.
Yeah, so I mean,
it didn't taste like that today. I didn't get.
I thought it was great.
With the Michter's Toasted. Actually, you know what? Can you?
Man, this guy said no to whiskey.
No,
tree.
I want
hand him something
yeah,
else.
you're right. I want the other 7.3 offering.
I can't.
The 4 grain. Eric is wrong. Oh,
that's true.
Oh, okay. I don't know what I'm wrong about, but
that was a fantastic.
It was good. 77's good.
That was better than good.
That was good. Like Jeff Jobin says.
God, that is sweet smelling. Smell how sweet that is.
I think this is also wheated.
Smell how sweet that is.
Very sweet. Look, this one too. This one's sweet and oaky. This one's sweet and woody.
Again, this one's sweeter, but that one is.
So I didn't get the campfire note that I get on the Michter's Toasted stuff.
I don't necessarily get the toasted, but then again, like I said, it's not necessarily.
I did. I said this can't be Michter's. I even said I was like. I had it in my mouth talking about Michter's, and I was like, this can't be. I didn't get it didn't have that. I always get on Michter's Toasted stuff. I always get a campfire smell, the campfire smell and taste. I didn't get that on this. That's usually what is telltale for me that it is Michter's or a toasted Michter's, like the PFG.
This is the first time in a long time that I've had the toasted rye just by itself.
True.
On a clean palate, just by itself. Pretty much every other time we have it's in a blind. In that.
That's why blinds
was worlds better than when we blinded it with the JD, twice barreled.
Oh yeah, I mean it was
because blinds influence
biases.
No, not biases. It influences what you're tasting. So it's gonna make a note stick out that normally wouldn't stick out because it's being contrasted next to other pours. And that by itself is worth 80. I mean, I gave it 86 tips. That's means to me it's worth every bit of its price.
77. I gave it 77, and it was fine.
Man, I thought it was better than fine.
It's
but
fine.
it's
fine. it's just weird how palates change. You know what I mean? Like one day that might be the jam, and then the next day, like the other day. Listen to this. The other day I poured Larceny A123, and I was on the Zoom the other night. I was like, man, this is just not hitting the spot tonight. It just wasn't good. I poured it last night. I forgot what I poured. I poured it last night. And I went and did some sim racing, and I went and I'm like, I'm sipping on it. I'm like, man, this is like super oaky. Like, I couldn't get over how oaky it was last night. I had no idea what it was, and I go downstairs. I'm like, oh, wait, that was Larceny Barrel Proof. It's just crazy how it changes one night to the next.
Yeah, I mean, I could see it. Normally though, was that your first pour of the night?
Nope.
I mean, because what you drink affects what you taste.
The night that I said it wasn't my jam, it was my first pour. This is good, man.
I wish Adam was watching so he could tell me a mash bill on this. Oh, this is, I knew it was weeded, but it's double oaked. That makes sense. They found a way, because I'm not generally a fan of weeded. I don't like tasting that.
I like Weller weeded.
That doughy note. I like Weller, and I
Weller
like
weeded.
Makers because you don't taste that.
I don't like the breadiness, like the like
or the raw dough.
Old Elk tastes like a loaf of bunny bread, and I hate it.
But a lot of times, to me, it's also more prominent when you're in lower proofs. So like like Origin series, their black label in their
they don't, and the high wheat.
High wheat will taste far more wheated to me than some of.
I don't find the high wheat bready though.
Well, the high wheat's got more stuff going on. I definitely get the doughy note on that, but it's got more heat than the black label, and it's also got more spices and citrus and stuff going on. Or sometimes on lower proof wheateds, that doughy note just comes through. And this is a lower proof. I don't. That's one of the reasons why I like this one.
This feels like it's low proof too.
Is because I don't get the doughy note.
93 proof. So.
But I bought their high rye.
Their high rye is killer, dude.
Seal Box.
Is that the Steens one?
It's the Steens cane syrup.
All right, I do want to try that.
And it's higher proof.
But I love, like when Adam brought the high rye whiskey tree when they first dropped it. He didn't leave that with us because it wasn't even dropped yet. Like we got to try it before they dropped it, so he couldn't leave it with us. But man, it was incredible. I thought it was absolutely fantastic. I think that, I mean, now I haven't had the Steens release, but I think that the high rye whiskey tree is probably the best thing 7.3's offered. I don't know, the Irish Strength Cask whiskey, the Cask Strength Irish whiskey. What the hell did I just say? The Irish Strength Cask whiskey is what I think I said.
I wasn't listening.
Irish Strength Cask whiskey. Yeah, whatever it works.
It's
not a thing.
Cask Strength.
I know, man. I corrected myself after
kind
I
of
said
Irish whiskey because it is blended with American whiskey.
Right. Man, I remember that rum we got to try. Oh, it was so good.
I bought a rum.
Did you?
My contact has a hole in it.
Why?
Because they're monthlies, and after a while,
Can't wear contacts anymore. It messed my eyes up.
your eyes messed the contacts up. Yeah.
No, I didn't take mine out for like 9 months.
You got weak eyes. They couldn't handle it.
Do you take yours out?
Of course I do. I'm not an idiot.
Okay.
Leave my contacts in for 9 months.
They said mine were extended wear. They said you can wear them.
For 9 months?
They didn't say that.
Yeah,
they just said extended wear, man. What am I? I mean, I'm not a doctor. I just assume, hey, extended wear. Extended how long?
I am.
You're only kind of a doctor.
I'm a doctor.
Nobody's gonna call you Dr. Phil.
So?
Stop getting people to try to say that.
I don't want anyone to call me Dr. Phil.
You want everybody to dude. Nothing would
just
make.
Telling you I'm a doctor.
Nothing would make this specimen here
than to be called Dr. Phil.
More tickled pink than being called Dr. Phil.
He might not even actually be a doctor.
I don't think he is.
Like any kind of doctor.
I don't think he is.
I'm not sure.
I don't think he is.
I feel like that was a thing for a while. It was like he there was no doctorate.
My favorite is when I can't think of the guy's name, but he dresses up like him on Kill Tony. It's pretty hilarious. You know what Kill Tony is? I've shown it to you a million times with Cam Patterson.
Yeah, you show me everything a million times.
I do, man.
Everything that's uninteresting in the world, I get to see all the time. Let's see here. Let me compare it.
See this one? Dr. Phil and Eric are
Yeah,
the
I mean
bastard.
those are good nicknames.
Whatever.
Yours, that's kind of like a Game of Thrones nickname.
What?
Eric the Bastard.
I don't even know. What is Game of Thrones? The movie?
This guy.
Is that a movie or is that a
Gotta
video?
talk about Kill Tony,
Is it
but
a
Game
video-
of Thrones,
is it
you
a video
know. Video game. No, it's not a video game.
Is that like To Kill a Mockingbird or something like that?
It's a TV show.
Is it? I mean, I've heard the name before. I don't know what it is.
Very popular TV show.
Sure.
Eric the Bastard. Here's the.
Wasn't? Oh, Fat Bastard was.
Yeah, it's definitely not.
That was
Game
in
of Thrones. Austin
not-
Powers.
Was it? Was it Austin Powers?
Yes.
I don't know why I thought it was Storm.
Gold member.
Yeah, that's it. Fat bastard.
Don't do that again.
Shut up, Phil.
That was the worst.
You do it then.
No.
You do it.
I don't do things I'm not good at.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Every single day.
Like what?
Everything.
Name it.
Speak. Be a friend.
No,
Be a doctor.
I'm the
You're
friend.
not even a doctor.
I'm a doctor,
Uh-huh.
and I'm the friend you need.
But you okay?
I'm the friend you need.
He is. He is my accountability friend over here.
You need someone to just tell you how dumb you are.
You're so funny, man.
You do.
Whatever.
You respond to negative criticism. That affects you more than anything I've noticed.
I respond to it, not always.
God, that's all I need, man.
Not always in the best
Show me
way.
something's going on there, man. Just a response.
I mean, the problem is, Phil is not a doctor, Todd. Stop. Don't stop. Why do you want to inflate his ego any more than it
literally a
already
doctor.
is? Any more than it already is.
Literally a doctor.
AKA Dr. Phil.
I'm also Uncle Phil.
You're not Uncle Phil.
I'm an uncle.
You might be, but you're not Uncle Phil.
Uncle Phil and Dr. Phil.
I had an Uncle Phil, and he was.
I am both.
My Uncle Phil was far cooler than you.
Okay, I don't care.
I'm gonna tell you how old
That's because
school.
I'm forced to be the friend you need,
Uncle Phil was
not the friend you want.
my old Uncle Phil was savage, dude. He was like back in the day.
You, tell me about like all the things he did that I would think are totally not cool,
You would, yeah.
but you think are totally cool.
I don't think
'cause
they're
you're-
cool. I think it's disrespectful, and I think that nobody should do this because this is a new.
All the reasons you love him so much is how disrespectful.
Uncle Dr. Phil.
Uncle
it's
Dr.
it's
Phil.
disrespectful by today's
We
standards.
change that on Discord, Uncle Dr. Phil.
It's disrespectful by today's standards.
Then don't say it.
No.
I don't wanna hear it.
It was funny. You do want to hear it.
I know.
No, like it was simple. Like so, we go to the house and he'd be like, "Hey, you guys want some tea?" And we're like, "Yeah, sure, Uncle Phil, we'll take some tea." And he would literally snap his fingers, tell his wife, "Get up and make them some tea," and she got up and did it. I told my wife to take notes. Yeah, I didn't have tea that night.
This guy.
Old school, man. That is old school. I don't know, man. I think I like Bywater on the nose a little bit more.
I like the whiskey tree better on the nose for sure. And I like the whiskey tree more on the palate as well.
I think the whiskey tree is sweeter.
Eric is disrespectful.
I am disrespectful. That's why I like my Uncle Phil so much. Rest in peace.
I thought there was something on here.
That's old school, man. That's old school. Snap. Get up. I need some tea. Where's my dinner? Snap.
That is old school.
I would snap my fingers. My wife would snap me across the head.
That's old school. Yes.
She would beat me up. I bet you Uncle Phil's wife wouldn't
well,
have beat him up. She wouldn't have beat
Is
him
that
up.
really old school though?
Yeah, dude.
I don't feel like that's old.
I say old school like that was probably in the 40s. 40s or 50s because
Well, you weren't
I wasn't
there in the 40s and 50s.
No, what I'm saying is it's not old school like 1907. But it's like
Yeah, I think generally in the old times there were roles in the roles were understood, so you didn't. It just like some tea.
yeah, but the finger snap. Oh man,
You just got that disrespectful bone in your body.
it's the control bone.
You do have a major.
It's the control bone. Like when I snap my fingers and make you do things, it's freaking awesome, dude.
You snapping your fingers at me will make me not do it twice as hard.
Dude, Todd's so stupid. I'm not saying we need to go back that old school, dude.
Eric,
I'm just saying, like, I don't know what I'm saying.
I know.
Eric would probably like that. No, I definitely think they should vote. Well, some. I think some should.
Here we go.
Oh no, we're not going anywhere. Todd's instigating. I'm gonna leave it alone. I don't know, man. They're close.
I like the whiskey tree better. I do. Surprisingly, because I don't typically. Well, I mean it is 4 grain.
I think I like the 4 grain better, man.
That's fair. I'm not gonna say that that's a bad take.
I might actually bring that home for 7-3 Saturday.
You do that.
I'm gonna say that like
the Irish
with,
whiskey
with the hope that Adam's watching, but we know he's not.
Todd, do you know
Adam
when
doesn't
that
like us.
seal box pick is supposed to come in?
He didn't order it.
He did.
No, he didn't.
He did.
No, he didn't. He just said he ordered it.
I paid him for it. He ordered it.
You paid him for it, but he didn't order it.
Okay. And Adam, if you ever watch this,
He won't. Adam doesn't like us.
Do you know when I can get my
Yeah, where?
17-year Penelope Light whiskey?
Ugh.
What did I tell you about being open-minded?
I am open-minded.
No, you're not. You just said on a whiskey you've never tried.
Do you want me to make the Chevrolet?
On
do
a
you want me to
type-
make? Do you want me to make the
On
Chevrolet?
a type of whiskey, no, that.
Do you want me to make the
that goes
Chevrolet
against your
analogy? No, it
argument.
doesn't.
Yes,
Actually,
it
goes
does.
for my argument.
No, just because you say I buy 7 Chevrolets and they all suck and I buy the 8th one, just because you say I'll buy it open-minded, though, doesn't mean you actually go in open-minded.
No, what I'm saying
You go
is,
in with a
if I've
preconceived bias.
been, so if you've been disappointed,
You just
by,
a whiskey you've never tried.
I've tried the brand and all of their whole brand.
A whiskey you've never tried. It's a totally different type of whiskey.
That's
it's
great, man.
It's light whiskey. How many light
I could buy
whiskeys have you
7 Chevrolet Monte Carlos, and then I could go buy the Chevrolet Camaro with the idea like, oh man, this thing's a pile of crap, because the other 8 vehicles I bought are.
So
a
you're
pile
saying
of crap.
you come in think, man, this is a pile of crap?
Yes.
That's what I'm saying. You come in with a preconceived
you have
notion.
to, dude.
Then why are you saying no? I don't. When I say you come in open-minded, you come in without those preconceived
because
notions,
listen,
man. Don't a whiskey. You've had maybe one light whiskey
Okay.
in your life.
But I've had Penelope enough to know that I'm not ever gonna risk buying one.
Yes,
the only one that
that's
I'll
not
buy
the-
is
that's
Rio.
not
I
the
will buy
question.
a Rio every time I see one.
The question is not whether or not you would risk buying one. That's different. You can take your preconceived notions in when you're assessing or not whether or not to buy it. Not before. You can't determine you don't like a whiskey before you try it.
I can determine that I don't.
Especially a 17-year-old whiskey.
I can
or
determine
a type of whiskey that you've never really had.
I can determine that I don't like the brand and that like I
Okay.
don't look forward to trying it.
Okay.
That is my sound of derision is when I say ugh, because it's like, man, I bought 26 Chevrolets in my life, and why am I? Oh boy, Chevy's launching a new one. Great, who cares?
You shouldn't.
You know what I mean? I'm just what I'm saying is Penelope's got what 9 offerings, and 2 of them are passable.
You've given at least 3 Penelopes 80+ scores before. And that's better than passing.
False.
That's not false.
That is false. What 3?
You gave Penelope 9-year.
Penelope 9 years.
The first time you had it.
No, the first time I hated it.
Nope, it was part of your
We could
birthday
go- we
blind.
could-
You gave it an 81.
We were on the beach and couldn't even
Nope,
taste anything.
that was not in there. This was your birthday blind at my house. Your birthday blind is not at the beach. That is your wedding anniversary. I know more about your life than you. What is wrong with you?
What's wrong with you? That's weird.
80 plus, you gave the 10-year an 80 plus.
The 10-year. So
You
this was
gave
it.
the Takaji an 80 plus.
Takashi was fine.
And you saying you would buy the Rio. So that is
first of all-
4 Penelopes.
first of all,
right there.
first-
But what you do is you come in and say, it's Penelope.
First of all,
I know I hate Penelope.
first of all,
So you change your rankings every time you find out it is Penelope.
first of all, you're talking about rankings before we redid the tip scale.
Doesn't matter.
It does matter.
It doesn't matter.
So an
Even
80
if you gave it 15 less, it's still,
What, a 65?
that is still not, ugh.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
I'm gonna be honest. If I give something less than
No,
a 60,
Be
it's-
honest is saying, once I find out it's Penelope, I dock it 10 points. That's being honest.
that would be gracious.
Okay, once I find out Penelope, I dock it 20 points.
Phil,
That's being honest.
don't we have to go to the gym?
Not for me today, no.
You're skipping?
Not skipping, it's my off day.
Oh, so you're skipping.
It's not skipping.
Phil, you just had an off day Friday.
No, I didn't.
You did.
I didn't.
Then,
I
why,
didn't.
then why'd you put your gym clothes on?
Because my fly broke on my work pants. And I didn't want to have to worry about exposure on camera. If that's okay.
It's not.
And they're my new pants, and I like them a lot.
Those
Yeah.
pants are nice. Those pants are nice.
And they lasted for like 3 wears. And it bothers me.
What do you do to your pants, man?
Nothing.
I like, dude, like most, like these shorts have lasted me
You have a
like
hole in every shoe you own.
only on the right side. It's
Yeah.
something about it's.
What do you do?
I mean, listen.
I've broken 1 pair of pants, and I didn't really break it.
You did.
They were
break-
doing that thing where, like, you know how when you zip something, and like even when you zip it up, the part after you zips it's still open. Like no matter what, it was doing that, and I kept
where it's like the
trying to,
zippers just going up and down but not doing anything.
and I kept trying to fix it, and then the zipper just popped off, and then I was really screwed. Because once the zipper's off, then like it's just open to the world.
Wouldn't be a bad thing for you, man.
I don't like to brag, so I won't.
Go ahead, man.
Nah.
Go ahead. This is an open space for you.
I'm not braggadocious.
Braggadocious.
No. Braggadocious.
Whatever you say. He's gonna miss. Phil's out. We'll catch y'all on the next one. I'm sure we got another Todd's coming up pretty soon.
Join the Discord so we
Oh,
can.
hang on before you throw it. Join the Discord. Oh, come on. There he goes. Join the Discord. Scan it real quick right now. Do it right now.
Come talk shit to Eric.
Yeah, for real. Come do it.
Tell him how
And then I'll
crappy
have-
his whiskey takes are
And then I'll have my lawyer back me up.
for saying the whiskey he's never tried before.
My fake doctor lawyer.
I'm a real doctor.
You're not a real doctor. Whoa.
That wasn't
That
bad.
was pretty awful,
That
man.
wasn't bad.
Pretty awful, man.